Sahl ibn Saad as-Sa'idi, one of the companions of the Prophet. He says, on my way to Jerusalem, I passed through Sham. And I found that the city was celebrating. People were singing, and I saw that there were decorations. It was an atmosphere of jubilance. So I asked the people, do the people of Sham have an Eid that we are not aware of? They told Sahl that no, we don't have any Eid that you are not aware of. We have the same a'yad as other Muslims, but the Amir is celebrating the arrival of a head, a severed head that came from Iraq. Sahl, again, he says, what is this head? What is all of this commotion? He says, where is this head that was brought from Iraq? Who does this head belong to? They say, Ya Sahl, it is the head of Husayn ibn Ali. It is the head of Husayn, the son of Ali. Allahu Akbar. Sahl was in Medina. He remembers Imam al-Husayn. This is the same Hussein that used to sit in the lap of Rasulullah. This is the same Hussein that used to climb on the back of Rasulullah when he was in sujood. This is the same Hussein that Rasulullah used to kiss his lips. He says, where is the head of my beloved? They direct him to the head that is mounted on a spear. Sahl, he says, I came close to the head. I looked at the head and I felt that I was looking at the face of Rasulullah. He says, I couldn't believe it. The son of Imam Ali, the grandson of the Prophet, his head is on a spear. Look at the musibah, brothers and sisters, that 50 years earlier, Rasulullah raises the hand of Ali saying, Man kuntu mawla, fahada aliyun mawla. 50 years later, the head of Imam al-Hussein is raised on a spear. Sahl, he says, after I saw that head on the spear, I looked, and there was one little girl that broke my heart. He says, I saw sorrow and grief in her eyes. I went to her and I asked her, who are you? قالت أنا سكينة. I am Sukayna. أنا يتيمة أبي عبد الله. I am the orphan daughter of Imam al-Hussein. What does Sukayna say? Sukayna says to Sahl that, oh Sahl, can you do a favor for me? He says, what? He says, can you tell the soldier to move the head of my father away, because the eyes of strange men are looking at us. If they move the head, maybe they will look away from us. Sahl, he says, I gave the soldier 400 dinars to just move the head away from the children. He says, after I did that, my eyes fell on Ali ibn al-Husayn. I saw Ali ibn al-Husayn, Zainul Abidin. He was standing there and he was in chains and shackles. I went to the Imam. Ya ibn Rasulullah, Mawlai, hal laka haja? Do you need me to do anything for you? The Imam alayhi salam, he says, Ya Sahal, هل عندك ثوب عتيق? Allah. He says, do you have a rag to give me? Sahal says, Ya ibn Rasulullah, you want me to give you a rag? You are from the family of generosity. You only give that which is new. Why do you want me to give you some old rags? The Imam alayhi salam, he says, please just give me the rags. He says, I gave him some rags. I saw Imam Zainul Abidin. He said to me, he said, I need the rags because the shackles are hurting my skin. Sahal says, when Imam Sajjad, when he lifted the shackle from his neck and he put the rag between the shackles so it wouldn't cut his neck. Sahal says, when the Imam lifted the shackle, I saw blood starting to stream down his neck.